Chapter 19 Game Time Series. Care to join me for dinner tonight? Back at the stables, Nia dismounted Black with a fluid grace that belied the turmoil churning within her as she handed the reins back to Zane, who stood leaning against the stable door. She was met with a gaze that spoke volumes. His eyes held both awe at her riding prowess and a raw, almost possessive determination. It was a look that made her heart skip a beat, a welcome distraction from the chilling phone call that still echoed in her mind. Zane broke the silence, his voice a low rumble that seemed to vibrate through the very air. "You're a natural." A perfect ride. Light sweat pearls glistened on her flushed face, catching the golden rays of the setting sun. Strands of her fiery red hair, still dancing in the lingering breeze, framed her face like a halo, a stark contrast to the guarded expression she was trying to maintain. Unbeknownst to them, the Ashwoods were watching the scene unfold from the house, a collection of different colored binoculars trained on the pair. Between chuckles and playful gestures, a lively commentary was taking place. Maya, ever the romantic, sighed dramatically. "I hope Big Brother tells Nia what he feels for her soon, or I'm afraid she might be snatched up by someone else." Rose Ashwood, ever the supportive mother, gently chided her daughter. "Now, Maya, don't say something so unthoughtful. Your brother Zane has a face and a body that will make even the most guarded flower chase him." Zane's father cleared his throat, a hint of amusement in his voice. The grandparents, Kia and Ben, exchanged knowing glances. "Either way," Kia declared, a mischievous glint in her eye, "since we won at the last game of chess with Dido and Arthur Sorelli, Nia is going to be our daughter-in-law. We've been pulling strings for these two to get together." A wave of laughter erupted from the group, a testament to their unwavering belief in Zane and Nia's potential connection. Outside, oblivious to the family's machinations, Zane was gathering his courage. He finally broke the silence, his voice a touch hesitant. "Care to join me for dinner tonight?" Nia, torn between the allure of his gaze and the urgency of her secret mission, took 3 steps toward the house, then turned her head back towards Zane, a playful smile gracing her lips. "I would love to." As Nia stepped back into the warm embrace of the Ashwood Manor, she couldn't shake the feeling that she'd walked in on a rather peculiar gathering. The family members seemed to scatter like startled birds, their faces a mixture of poorly concealed amusement and feigned innocence, their rapid shift in conversation, jumping from an intense discussion about birds and bees to the unusual barometric pressure and peculiar cloud formations, was so transparent it was almost comical. Despite the oddity, Nia greeted them heartily, her smile genuine. "It smells wonderful in here. Thank you all for such a lovely afternoon. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to freshen up a bit before dinner." "Of course, my dear," Rose Ashwood said warmly, her eyes crinkling at the corners. "Make yourself completely at home." Before Nia could take another step, Maya, her eyes sparkling with mischief, threw her arms around her. "Come on, Nia! Let me show you back to your room. I can tell you all about the fascinating history of the wallpaper." She then subtly steered Nia away, a conspiratorial glint in her eyes that promised more than just a historical account of the decor. Up in the spacious and elegantly furnished room, a mix of excitement and nervousness fluttered within. Nia, the prospect of dinner with Zane, the lingering mystery of the phone call, and now Maya's intriguing demeanor created a whirlwind of emotions. As Maya closed the door behind them, her playful facade dropped slightly, replaced by a knowing smirk. She perched on the edge of the plush armchair, her gaze fixed on Nia. "So, Nia," she began, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper, "did you know my brother has had a woman he's been completely smitten with ever since his early childhood? See you next week again. But take this time with you." Philippians 4:4-9. New International Version. Final exhortations. I will say it again. Rejoice. 5. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. 7. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. 8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything, is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. 9. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me, or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. Thanks for watching and listening to my channel. Subscribe to be blessed more.